they had like these piercing blue eyes, and they're like a lightish gray.
Yeah.
You know, but very popular. So a couple of things I want.
Paul Newman in his later years.
So, the last thing I want to bring up is more of just a fun fact, is that the oldest breed is the Egyptian Mao, which is approximately 4,000 years old.
Wow.
Egyptian Mao. Yeah. And that's what I have for a cat breed quiz. A little short one, but...
All right. Now, time for Pop Culture Cats.
Yeah.
Also,
boo.
a great band name.
The Pop Culture Cats?
Yeah. Heck yeah, dude. Trying to figure out what kind of music they'd play.
Very cultural stuff, probably.
Oh, yeah. All right. Short little quiz here. We got a bunch of quizzes this show. Number 1. Jesse and James talking counterpart.
You want to just want Meowth.
Yeah, Meowth. Number 2.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Meowth.
Yeah. Well, when Dr. Evil gets angry, Mr. Bigglesworth gets upset. And what happens when Mr. Bigglesworth gets upset?
People die!
Very good. Number 3, Walt Disney's favorite character in Pinocchio. And he loved this tuxedo cat so much that once production on the film was completed, he continued to use the character in shorts.
What is that?
Minnie's pet cat Fifi was replaced by him eventually. I talked about this in the Disney groupthink.
Is it Philippe?
It is not Philippe.
Jeez. Fiddle?
Fiddle. Think it's very Italian sounding because it's in Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Figaro.
Geppetto? Figaro!
Very nice.
Oh, Geppetto's the guy.
What is the Simpsons family cat name?
That's, oh gosh.
That is an ugly cat.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's, Snowball. Snowball.
It is Snowball. As we know, cats have 9 lives. What number is Snowball on? This is more for the fans. I know you
Yeah,
guys
I
don't
have no
know.
idea.
Probably 8.5.
No. It's gonna be like 45.
No. It's within the 9 for sure.
Okay.
They're on the 5th Snowball right now. Number 5.
Oh yeah, 'cause I remember seeing something on some kind of trivia site. Like they have Snowball 1, Snowball 2, and then like Snowball 4 is named something completely different. Like it's called Snowball 2 again,
Right.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Snowball 5 is like a better version of Snowball 2. Something like that. I don't know. It's really weird. Number 5, I thought Rachel was going to be here and maybe had a shot at this one. Maybe you do. Hermione's cat in the Harry Potter series. What was the name of Hermione's cat? Awesome name. I love it. You tapping out here?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got a special question in here for you in a minute. This cat's name is Crookshanks.
That is a pretty cool name.
It's an awesome name. Number 6. This man from Indiana created one of the most famous cartoon cats of all time in 1978.
Jim Davis.
Yep, I was going to say he's an orange tabby for the hint. But yes, we're talking Garfield here. Number 7. Here's another tabby, although this one is much more slender than Garfield. In 101 Dalmatians, this feline is the Colonel's most loyal member. He's always quick to respond to the horse's commands and is very resourceful in his efforts to rescue puppies from Cruella. What is his name?
Oh man, is he lieutenant?
No.
Captain?
No.
Colonel Sergeant.
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 Stripes.
No, this is a tough one. Sergeant Tibbs.
Tibbs! Oh!
Sorry, Bill. All right, Billy, here's your question.
Yep.
Name as many of Angela's cats from The Office as you can.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Come on, Mr. Office. No pressure here.
Sprinkles.
Yes.
That's the big one.
Is that the one that Dwight had something to do with?
He mercy killed Sprinkles.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Princess Lady.
There were claw marks in the freezer. Yes.
Ash. Mr. Ash.
Mr. Ash, I believe, is on here, yeah.
How many did she have?
Some of these, dude.
Does she officially rank as a crazy cat lady? Does she have that on there?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember anymore.
Oh, come on. Garbage?
Garbage!
All right.
Did she keep? Yes, she did keep garbage. Oh, that's so infuriating.
Here's your dude. I thought you were gonna get at least a couple more. Here's your list.
Garbage likes to eat garbage.
Yeah.
Don't you garbage? Nom, 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 nom.
Sprinkles, garbage, Bandit.
Bandit. Oh, that's so.
I knew you were gonna kick yourself for that. Princess Lady, Mr. Ash, Petals, Comstock, Ember,
Comstock.
Milky Way, Diane, Lumpy, Phillip, Tinky, Crinklepuss, Bandit 2, Pollock Baggins, and Lady Aragorn.
I remember Lady Aragorn. Man, I knew Lumpy.
A couple of those were just mentioned in one episode, but
Yeah, I think 5 of them.
a lot of them came up.
Those cats have names. Yeah, Bandit. Oh, Bandit's infuriating.
Yeah, you should have got that one. All right, number 9. Silent film era, a smiley black and white cartoon cat who first appeared in a silent short called Feline Follies in 1919.
Is that Felix?
That is Felix the Cat. His popular series began in 1958. But he first appeared in 1919. Number 10. This big talking cat was the only character. This big talking cat was the only character to show up in all 7 Chronicle of Narnia books. The only recurring character.
Oh, that's Aslan.
That is Aslan, yes. Number 11. This cat has a very notable wide grin, and he can also disappear and reappear at will.
That would probably be the Cheshire Cat.
It is. And number 12, I believe this to be the hardest
What?
question on the quiz.
For us, because it might go to the
Harder than naming all of Angela's cats?
No, that one was amazing whether or not I got it or
We're
not.
going to see.
Crookshanks is
He's
the
still
hardest
got
one.
3 of them, I mean. Number 12, this cat. This would be the toughest one for me. I'd never come up with the name. This cat, who was the pet of Steve Martin, Dana Carvey, Victoria Jackson, could drive a car. Not all that well, though, as he would routinely end up driving off the side of a cliff.
What?
It's a popular SNL skit from back a while ago.
This isn't your last question, is it?
Yeah.
Well, then where's Morris? It's got to be Morris, doesn't it?
No, it's not Morris.
Morris should have been in there someplace.
I'm going to try to
No idea.
call my daughter real quick. Yeah, I have no
You
idea.
guys know?
No.
No. It's Toonces, the driving cat.
So this is
the joke was he didn't drive real well, did he?
No, he would frequently drive off cliffs.
I've never heard of this skip, but I feel like I should.
Oh yeah, it's pretty funny.
Did you watch videos while you were?
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, so let's move on to the dog breeds section. And I have another quiz. So basically, like we said in the earlier show, dogs date back way more than cats. Mm-hmm. And
Allegedly.
right, as far as we can tell.
Right.
But 15,000 somewhere years. And now, unlike cats, you have 3 main dog expert organizations. And these are a lot more in depth, but because there's a lot more breeds, right? So you have American Kennel Club, which is obviously ours here in the States. You have just the Kennel Club for the UK, and then you have the Federation Cynologic International, which is pretty much everywhere else, right? Okay, so I've seen the problem with even with American Kennel Club. I had trouble finding out exactly how many breeds they recognize because they don't just outright say it. We recognize this many breeds. But I think what I found was that the American Kennel Club has done 200 or has recognized 202 breeds. The Kennel Club in the UK has 211, and the Federation Cynologic has somewhere between 344 and 360.
Yeah. I've seen all the way up to 400 too.
It's wacky. Yeah, I think I did.
Well, just going back to AKC, is that considered pedigree breeds?
I think so.
Yeah.
And
it makes you wonder, especially since we're talking from 10,000 years ago. When did they become a pure breed?
Right.
I mean, when did
they go? Okay, this is it. This is where we need them at.
Right.
So, however, despite the wide variety of dogs, they are all genetically the same, which means that obviously we know that any dog breed can mate with another dog breed. They fall under the species Canine Lupus familiaris, just like Don said, and it's like I kind of said in the last episode, dogs are bred for utility. So they can go down to very minute things that make them different or bred differently from another dog. I mean, because you have dogs who are bred specifically to get, to fetch, like, so if they're going to be hunting and then it goes into the water, they're good at fetching things in the water. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're talking specific things that dogs are bred for. It is incredible. So we'll go ahead and talk about ask questions about a few breeds. This one has 8, I believe. So here we go. Number 1. This mysterious breed has unknown origins in truth, but they are most known as fire department mascots.
Okay.
I have that one.
I think I do too.
That's Dalmatians. That was actually a Jeopardy question this week.
Really?
They're from a section of Italy, or I think that they were.
Well, the
name came from.
with from my research is that I found that Dalmatians were believed to have traveled with the Romany people, which would mean that they actually traveled a lot. So it's really unknown where they started because of their nomadic background. But it's crazy that the spotted dogs were seen in paintings in ancient Egyptian tombs, so they could have roots back in ancient Egypt. Mm-hmm. But here's what
They were probably actually cats. They just looked like dogs in the hieroglyphics.
That's right.
Those are Bengal cats.
The Bengal cats. Yeah.
Some of the best thing about this research was finding out exactly what these dogs were bred to do. So Dalmatians, and this was not in question. I found this in every single site, every single resource. They were bred as carriage dogs. So they would run next to horse-drawn carriages to guard and protect the horses. But they would also warn of approaching danger.
Right.
And they would just calm the horses down. For whatever reason, much like man and dog has this bond, for some reason, maybe because of their breeding, Dalmatians and horses get along extremely well. They're just two species species. They're one breed, one species. They just work well together. So when Dalmatians were, horse-drawn carriages eventually led to fire departments and everything else. So on the scene of a fire, the Dalmatian were also bred to keep that horse calm.
Yeah.
So all this fire, all this heat, the Dalmatian would stand by the horses and
with his fan and
just wave. He'd stand behind him and wave his tail really fast and breeze him up.
I remember a while back hearing that despite their the firehouse image and the 101 Dalmatians, that they're not really great pets. Is that correct?
Right.
Is that what you found?
Well, they're great hunting and guard dogs and sporting dogs.
They're high energy.
They're very high energy, but no, they're not bred. They're bred to be working dogs. They're
Right.
not designed to be
Just like any
family
working
dogs.
dog, they're not like even like German Shepherds and stuff. They're not really good at being a typical pet. Like if you have a farm or something and you can have them outside and give them tasks, yeah, they're great.
Well, it's crazy because
But-
I've learned through this research that working dogs, because they're bred to do so, working dogs or breeds want to work.
They need something to do.
They want to work. If you ever feel bad about these German Shepherds, having to work in the police force, they want to. That's just what they're bred to do. They desire to work and to work alongside humans. That's just what they are designed to do. So yeah,
I mean, it's just like humans. There are people that like to lay around a lot, and there's people that don't ever stop moving. And like those dogs need to keep moving. Like they don't want to lay around the house.
Yeah. So obviously, when fire departments went, by motor and could start really moving, that's when the Dalmatian horse-drawn carriage thing kind of fell out of popularity.
Right.
But a lot of places they still keep that tradition alive, and they'll keep them at the station, let them ride in the truck. But
Right.
that's where their roots come from. Number 2, Max von Stefanitz played a vital role in this dog's development. Utility is the true criterion of beauty, he said. That methodology turned this breed into the ultimate working dog, assisting humans in many ways and becoming the most popular working dog.
I can assume we know it, but
Sounds like a German Shepherd.
German Shepherd.
That's correct. It is a German Shepherd. The first ever service dog was a German Shepherd named Buddy, a seeing eye dog in the 1920s. So when you see all the seeing eye dogs, that was the first one ever was a German Shepherd.
Seems like they use labs for that a lot now.
Now, yeah, but the first one was a German Shepherd.
Oh no, I know.
No, it's fine. So